Hey there and welcome to another Musicians React. And a bit of a weird one here. So I've just completed a live stream on the Dave Does channel of the Alip Killing Me Softly. Now this is a 17-minute live stream. It doesn't always get found by viewers, etc. So I just wanted to upload the reaction part of the live stream here on the Musician React channel with a little bit of the feedback from what I said at the end. If you want to watch the whole live stream, please head over to the Dave Does channel where you can watch all the interactions beforehand. I talk a little bit about what I'm planning on collaborations, stuff that's going on, etc. But if you just want to check out my reaction to Killing Me Softly, here it is. Thank you very much for subscribing. Please do subscribe. Click the bell icon, like and share. And here is Alip and Killing Me Softly. Okay, Killing Me Softly, Roberta Flax, done by Alip. Beautifully done. So I've seen a few messages about collaborations on this one. That's going to be a bit of a challenge because his timing on this is very feel orientated. He did some lovely different techniques in there, from his flamenco style of playing to he had almost like a little groove element going on to this. It had a bit of a funk vibe to it. It was just very soulful playing. But what it does mean is he knew when to effectively when to swell up in his guitar playing. So he was just pausing and then he kind of just swells and just pushes on a wave of emotion towards you with his playing, which is beautifully done. Very, 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 very nice. He didn't use any other different techniques. So he didn't use any of his bends or anything like that. But I think from listening to some of the other ones I've done, from all of his ones like It's My Life and Hotel California, all the other different ones, this is probably one of the more emotional playing that I've heard. I think he puts so much soul into it. What I found really interesting though, he never looks at the neck as he's playing. He's just looking off into the distance, and you can tell he's almost thinking about the phrasing. And a lot of the time as a guitarist, you're always thinking ahead. You're thinking about where to go next. Because you do play, I've done it a few times when I've been doing the collaboration pieces where I'm recording. If you get yourself too caught up in the music and you're just playing along, and then you realise you just end up naturally dropping into the wrong key or the wrong notes. So a lot of the time when you look like you're gazing off into the distance, you're not actually gazing off into the distance. You're thinking about what's the next phrasing, what's the next structure. So you're almost always going to be sort of 10 seconds, or you're working out the next 4 bars, what you're going to be playing. So you're hardly ever just in the moment. You're always kind of thinking ahead as a guitarist. Otherwise, if you focus too much being in the moment, unless you're doing a blues improv, but if you think too much about being in the moment, you can tend to, I guess, make mistakes, because I do that quite a lot. I always have to be thinking ahead, otherwise you just don't lock in with the music. I'm more than happy to obviously have a go at trying to do something with this one, but I think there are obviously other songs out there that might be better suited for collaborations. As I said, I'm working on Hotel California, definitely. Someone's mentioned in a couple of comments about J-Lo. So there was it Hit the Floor, I think it's called, which I think would be a cool one for me to check out. So I'm more than happy to do that one. So thank you for all the comments. I've seen a few comments come through, so I just saw them come through. Yes, live stream. So doing a live stream is always interesting to do, because it's a good chance, because I do get lots of comments from you guys after I've done a upload. I am working on consistently trying to get Indonesian subtitles on the videos. Having recently moved over, I have found a way that makes it relatively simple. I have no idea if the subtitles are accurate. You're going to have to tell me in the comments. But I'm hoping to do one of these sort of live streams maybe once a week if I'm lucky. You must tell me though whether or not 3 p.m. is a good time. It does seem to be a lot of where I get a lot of the views from, where most of kind of the Alippers are coming from, so Indonesia. Goosebumps collab. Yes, sorry, I've just seen that come through. Goosebumps is definitely on the list. I decided to do that one after Hotel California. And Khaleesi is obviously an instrumental piece that Alip Bartar's done. I'm going to look into whether or not we can come up with some vocals maybe for it and try and make it into a full song, which could be quite interesting. But I am looking forward to doing the Goosebumps one. I did listen to that the other day again, just to try and get the vibe of it, the feel of it. And all the collaborations are going to be appearing on the Dave Does channel, and all the reactions will predominantly be appearing on the Musicians Reacts channel. So there's different things there. As I said, if you want to support the channel, it does help me obviously spend more time. It's completely down to you. I'll continue to do all the reactions and the collaborations anyway, whenever I get the time, but obviously my main priority has still got to be to earn a living. So if you want to do, there are ways you can do it. You can support the channel through Patreons. You can also do the craft shops. We've got the new merchandise is going to be coming out, so if you're after the t-shirts and the mugs, you'll be able to get hold of those, and that helps support the channel again. If you want me to do some priority video requests, if you've got songs you want me to check out and stuff like that, you can also request those through priority videos through PayPal. There's lots of different stuff like that. So is anyone, I guess, we've still got a few people online after the reaction. Have you got any requests or anything you'd like to ask in the questions? I'm just going to see if there's anything else that's come through. Goosebumps, do it. So Fran Rio, yes, it is on the list for me to have a look at. It may not be for a couple of weeks at the moment just because of just working. I'm going to be working every day for the next 2 weeks pretty much. Next reaction, Indonesian music, Alip covering, I'm not sure what you want me to cover, so CSIP Agus, yeah, must let me know what it is you expect me to go to, but J-Lo was one of the ones that I know I've had requests for, and I'm definitely going to look at that one. I'm just going to see if there's anything else. If there isn't, I just want to say a big thank you for coming in and checking out the live stream. As you said, if you like it, I will happily do another live stream from time to time. If there's no more questions or requests or anything like that, I'm just going to say a big thank you for coming in and checking out the Alip reaction to Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly. And that, of course, is how Dave does it.